City on 101.3 FM with your girl, Iberia. Hey, if you ever are kind of lost and you're like, hey, I can't hear the show on air, you definitely can tune in online at www.ikjjradio.org. Be sure to like me on Facebook at Saved and the City. Join my group on Facebook to stay connected. Just search for Saved and the City Radio. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at Saved and the City. Follow me on Twitter. Yes, I am everywhere at Saved in the City. If you like what you're hearing, please spread the word to your friends and family. I really cannot do this without each and every one of you. I'm so excited. Thank you guys so much for all of your support. Speaking of support, shout out to Mima's Kitchen for the best Southern style gourmet desserts. Be sure to hit up Mima's Kitchen. You can call 414-418-0616 for your treat today. Pass the peas. Shout out to Mr. Anderson right over there. He's like literally right next to our studio. So after I leave here today, I'm going to make sure that I stop by there because literally they got dinner every day. So make sure you guys check out Pass the Peas like you used to do. 7870 West Appleton Avenue. That's in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, 53218. That's the corner of 78th and Appleton. And today is Wednesday, so they got 50-cent wings and drum meats every Wednesday. Oh my God, it's so going down. It's always dinner time, 7 days a week, 11:30 a.m. to 7 p.m. Also, shout out to LaJoy Mitchell and Kiba Dawson. Thank you so much for all your support. And of course, PMI Travel Group. Thanks so much for last week sponsoring a 3-day, 2-night stay at the hotel of your choice. Tanae was the winner last week, so congratulations. I got some amazing news, guys. I know some of you guys are tuning in like, okay, what was she talking about last night? Early in the morning, 4 o'clock posting, you got some amazing news. Well, you're going to have to stay tuned because I ain't about to give it. I ain't about to give it just yet. But what's up next? I'm so excited. I'm not here by myself, y'all. I got my girl in the studio with me. You hear the little E coming up? I'm so excited. Yes, Miss Adrian E. Bell, CEO and founder of Wifeability. Oh my God. What's up, girl?
OMG.
OMG. The energy. Yes,
finally, we're here.
Yes.
Thank you for inviting me.
Oh, absolutely. So Wifeability, if that's just one of the things you do, or tell us about who you are. For those of people who don't know, now you're about to know. Tell us about yourself, Adrian.
Okay, so I'm Adrian E. Bell. Yay. I am a native of Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Come on, Wisconsin State Youth Choir. And we got Mother Pugh in the studio. If you from Wisconsin State and you watching, you know what's going down. So we anointed in the house tonight.
In the morning. Way in the morning. Early will I seek thee. In the morning. It's too early. Anyway, I seek them at night when it's sleep. When I'm going to bed. Okay. But anyway, so my name is Adrian E. Bell. I am a native of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And I have been gone for 20 years.
Wow.
OMG. I left in June 2006. And so I'm back here. I'm actually on tour.
Okay.
We just left Chicago, and we're headed to Iowa for our Overcoming Heartbreak Conference. Amazing. Please go to wifeability.com and you can register, bring a friend, you can get in the car and drive me.
You can do all kinds of stuff to get to her. So today we're going to talk about, normally I have a different guest at the end, but I told Adrian, I said, I'm keeping you the whole show.
Oh, Lord.
So we're going to be in and out talking about all kinds of stuff. So today, guys, we're talking about sex. Lies.
Come on, Saints.
And relationships.
Hey.
Oh my God.
But
we need to talk about it though, because there's all kinds of things happening and people have no reference point because they're not in their word.
Oh.
Come on here, somebody. And so, there's so much we can. I didn't really know where I wanted to start, but you tagged me in something last night, and then I want to get more into Wifeability and just because I'm just obsessed with Adrian right now. She don't even know. But she tagged me in this post last night, and it said every woman should read these 30 rules for being a godly woman. And so for those people who don't know, I'm saved. You should know. Saved in the city. You should know that much by now, but I'm a single woman, and so dating in 2016 has been crazy. And then of course being saved, there's a certain standard that we're supposed to uphold, but people are saying the standard but not living the standard. And when you make the decision and the choice to try to live right, it felt like you all by yourself. So then here are some of the rules that they said, and as I was reading this, I was like, well, Lord, Can I? You know, I'm gonna need you on this one. So I'm gonna read a couple of them, and then Adrian, jump in with just wherever your head is with some of these things. The first one that they said is, again, 30 rules for godly women, and I attribute myself to be a godly woman.
You are.
Well, thank you.
You are. I wouldn't be here if you weren't.
Come on in here. Okay. It says never raise your voice for any reason to your husband. It's a sign of disrespect.
I'm going to just go ahead and jump in. I've been married for 16 years to my best friend. Shout out to Donald Bell Jr. Mom of two, boy and girl. And I also understand as being the mother of a boy, I cannot even raise my voice at my son.
Wow.
And there's something that paralyzes them when I begin to raise my voice. And I thought it was just them being dumb. I'm like, are you slow? No, it literally paralyzes them because they're hunters by nature.
Wow.
So when they feel attacked, that's why a lot of women get in their head bashed in, because I'd be like, well, how did you come at him? And they'd be like, well, I did yell. I did talk about his mama. You know, I did. Come on, Saints. I did talk about his mama. So how we come at our posture, even when we talk to them, is so important, because you can your influence while you're upset can make or break the decision that you want him to make.
So what's your posture? Oh, when you found out that your husband of 20 years, I'm just throwing it out there, has cheated on you with his sister.
Okay, well, first of all, that's incest.
I love you, baby.
That's worst off, but it's incest.
Baby, did I say sister? Yeah. Well, your sister. I didn't mean to go that way.
You got a whole different issue. That's a different show, but we ain't doing that today.
Lies. That's a part of the lies I was talking about. Come against that.
Baby. Okay, so he cheated with my sister. Okay, so here's the deal. First of all,
so you're like, baby, I love you.
No. I didn't say terms of endearment.
Okay.
No. I said
but it's your tone. Okay.
It's your tone.
Get me together. I'm a single woman learning.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So it's not so you can say, you need to run because I'm getting ready to shoot you. Like so you can still tell him what's getting ready to happen, but it's just your posture when you're doing
I'm obsessed about that.
I'm just saying. But we women, we make it so much harder than it needs to be. But a lot of married women are real shady with how they tell single women about marriage. It's like, oh, you got to be in this secret society. Ma'am, listen, if you're not ready, don't do it. Okay?
Seriously.
Yeah.
Can we go to number 2?
Sure.
So number 2 says, don't expose your husband's weaknesses for your family and friends.
That's right.
It will bounce back at you.
Yes, it will.
You are each other's keeper. I agree with that.
Yes, absolutely.
I absolutely agree with that, so we don't have to talk. Okay, so never use attitudes and moods to communicate to your husband.
Correct.
You never know how your husband will interpret them. Defensive women don't have a happy home.
Oh.
Wow.
Well.
Number 4 says, never compare your husband to other men. You have no idea what their life is about. If you attack his ego, his love for you will diminish.
Can I jump in?
Come on in.
Okay, so especially if you've had multiple partners before you've gotten married. Come on, Saints. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Don't be comparing him to Tyrone. Like, you don't do it like some. Wait, sir, ma'am. You weren't even supposed to know the comparison.
You're supposed to be a virgin.
Come on, Saints. But since you're not, you can't be comparing Tyrone to your husband, ma'am. So yeah, just wanted.
Is that a diet? Like, okay, so I didn't. It just kind of jumped out with the virgin. It's not even cool to be a virgin anymore, especially when we're dealing with our young people. Because I work with a lot of youth, and if I talk about virginity, I'm laughed out the room. So in a society where sex and lust is put on a pedestal.
Sure.
How do we deal with young women? I was talking about myself as a single woman, but just as a woman growing up, how do we deal with young women who really don't have an example?
Well, first of all, everybody's interpretation of virginity is different now. Not the Bible virginity.
Right.
I don't know what all I can say.
Wait a minute, what's the Bible virginity?
I mean, I'm just saying,
I know what you mean.
Yeah. I don't
because
know how all I
can say whatever you want. It's this community radio, so we can say what we want to say, right?
Okay,
I don't know.
So
say it. Look.
What I'm saying is, people say, oral sex is, and that's not considered sex. People say dry humping and all that kind of foolishness. Like, that's not. No, ma'am, sir. If you have been aroused in any area, you are on the verge of losing your virginity. And I think people don't realize that it's more than just sticking it in.
I'm about to go deep.
Okay.
Because there are a lot of women there are a lot of young women who have experimented in lesbianism.
Absolutely.
And they feel that because of that they're not that they are
Absolutely.
Still virgins.
Absolutely.
So they are not?
Absolutely.
Wow.
Absolutely. They are not, because listen, well, here's the thing about the whole sexual thing, you know, your hymen being intact and all that kind of stuff. Right. But there's an arousal that happens. There's an awakening. And that's the part that people don't understand. There's an awakening that people don't get, and they're like, okay, yeah, my hymen might be intact, but if I am bound by lust, or I have to watch pornography, or I have to do all of these things that drive me to do things that are not the will of God,
right?
My mind ain't a virgin. Because I know a lot of virgins who are more emotional whores than sexual whores. Absolutely.
Did you say emotional whores?
Yes, absolutely.
That's a whole book.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna jump down because I just want to rest on that because I don't know.
Was that a Selah moment?
That was a Selah.
Selah. Let's have a moment of silence for that.
I was really trying because I can't. Oh my God. Okay, number 15. I'm jumping down, y'all. I'm gonna put all of these top 30 in the saved in the.
And I didn't create these.
Oh yeah, I know you had shared it. No,
you know,
she didn't create these, but she got some stuff. You hear? You know what she called? What kind of whore was that?
An emotional whore. Come on, Saints.
Okay, so number 15 says, never allow your friends to be too close to your husband.
Okay, I don't know about the too close. I mean, she shouldn't be like in the bed with y'all or anything like that.
But I feel that. I don't know.
You know, but see,
like you calling him just to hang out and talk.
Yeah, no.
Without me, y'all got a real good friendship. Y'all know secrets that I don't know.
Yeah, no,
I have a problem with that.
Yeah, that's absolutely unacceptable. Yeah,
wow,
absolutely.
So here's the thing. I'm on my phone trying to find this thing so I can share it. So just talk to the people, because you just have so much wisdom, and we can go. We'll touch more on this list a little bit later on. But you have so much wisdom as it pertains to being single and wanting to be married. Having a husband and keeping a husband. Tell us some of your secrets. Let us in on kind of, as a single woman, how should we be positioning ourselves as a mate, and as a married woman, how should we be positioning ourselves to keep our mate? Okay, so positioning as you're preparing. So my mom properly prepared me for marriage because she said, "Get a life." Okay. Get a life. Even though her and my dad were married all those years, my mother had a life. And so I went into the marriage. My husband knew what my goals and dreams were. So I didn't go in trying to be first lady or bishop's wife and all that foolishness. I went in with a plan. I didn't go in with a plan to take over his plan. I went in with my own plan. That's good. And he's my destiny partner. And so you have to ask yourself, when you're dating these guys, can he be my destiny partner? Because even though my husband is a supporter of wifeability, he's not on the flyers with me. You know what I'm saying? Right. And so he has to be your destiny partner. Keeping a man is all about the posture of your heart. Wow. Why are you keeping him? Are you keeping him because you don't want to be single? Are you keeping him because you want to have somebody to go half on the bills with? Are you keeping him? You know, all of those different things. And you have to have sex. If you don't like sex, don't get married. Ooh. Okay, saints? Ooh. I'm just saying, let's keep it 100. Because the Reverend, I always tell married women, don't let your husband go more than 6 days without some type of release. In some way. Hallelujah. Glory to God. In some, woo! Hey, he said in some way. Let you do. So we just gonna let you think on that thing. Hallelujah. and let the Spirit of God show minister you. To your heart. Minister to your heart. We don't have to go into deep. God can reveal things. Yes, He will. In your soul. Yeah. So here's the thing. So I do these little Facebook Live videos every now and again. And one of the people that actually had inboxed me said that his wife, my God, for the last 3 years, they had only had sex 4 times. Oh, she needs to be rebuked. Now here's the okay. She needs to be rebuked. Okay, I'll rebuke her. Tell him to inbox me, and I will tell her. But here's the thing. She said that we're gonna have to probably get back to it in a little bit, but I'm gonna leave you with this point of it. She's had a hysterectomy. Okay. And she's had some other, and she's a little overweight as well. Okay. So we're gonna touch base on that particular topic in a little bit. Now this would normally be the time that we do the word up section, the word up segment, but we're gonna actually save it towards the end because I know you guys are so excited and can't wait to hear this great news that I have for you guys. is going down. So I'm going to give you a little hint about what the prize is. But while we're going to break and while we're doing the rest of the show, I need you guys to come up with a scripture talking about love, talking about relationships, talking about marriage. And the first person that I see on live that has a scripture, you are going to win the prize of the day. So Daytona, I don't know if you're ready, but let's put on that look. Okay. So how can I share the people?
We gotta get back to basics. Saying hi to your neighbors, smiling at the mailman, showing love to strangers. We gotta get back to basics. Spend some time with your family. Tell your kids you love them. Say it now if you're with me. Everything's so complicated. Can't say that I don't hate it. But now we try to face it. Show the world real love is. There's way too much going on. People never been so low. Everybody's gotta stay strong. Cause it's something we didn't so know. I tell you it's that time to take your mind off the stress of life and say, gotta get back to basics. Saying hi to your neighbors, smiling at the mailman, showing love to strangers. We gotta get back to basics. Spend some time with your family. Tell your kids you love them.
And I got tickets to give away. Yes. And so you can hang out with me, the Saving the City crew. Lecrae is going down on November 8th. So I'm going to be giving away tickets towards the end of the show. So make sure you stay locked. Again, he's going to be here November 8th at the Raid. It is going down and exclusively on Saved and the City. So I'm so excited to have my next guest on the show with us. She is an amazing, amazing woman. She's a minister, she's a singer, she's a director. She does so many things, and she was so humble enough to come on my little video show. And so, lady, hi, how you doing?
I'm doing fine. How about you?
I'm doing great. So, we're here. We could talk about so many different things, but we're going to start with talking a little bit about your music. So tell us, that's really just been a part of what has it been your whole life? I know your husband is a saxophonist, your children do so many things. So tell us about music as it pertains to Lady Hi.
Well, I've been singing as long as I've been in the world.
Yes.
So I started my first group when I was 8.
Yes.
It was called the Singing Angels, but we were not angels.
Oh, wait, what were you, Chad?
We were singing.
We were singing something. Okay.
We were singing gospel. Actually,
okay.
I first began with quartet music.
Okay.
People don't know that.
Right, because I know you as jazz, gospel,
Yeah, that came after meeting my husband at the
Gotcha.
Wisconsin Conservatory of Music, which is where we met.
Wow, wonderful.
They didn't have gospel, so I had to study jazz. Sometimes you gotta do what they have,
That's true. That's definitely true. So, tell us a little bit about your music. Now, I know Prominent Women. That's one of the songs I can't wait to listen to. That's something new. Yeah.
That's actually new. I recorded that as a jingle.
Okay.
I recorded that as a jingle for my Prominent Women Global Movement conference that I kicked off about 2 years ago. And so I decided to write a jingle for it because, music is so important. It happens to get the attention of the listener even more so than text. So
true.
I wanted to write a jingle that would capture the audience and let them know that we were moving forward with it, and so that's how we launched it.
I love that song. I was like, maybe that could be my theme song, because I'm looking for a theme song for the show.
Woman, so.
Yeah, thank you so much. So, so we talked about the music, but there's a conference attached to that as well, right?
Yes.
With Chantel McKenzie. Tell us a little bit about that.
Actually, it's kicking off. We're relaunching it because we didn't do anything last year, but we're relaunching it on November 4th, 5th, and 6th.
Okay, so that's coming up real soon.
Yes, actually next weekend. Andrea Dudley from Canton, Michigan is going to open it. And then Chantel McKenzie is going to do our breakfast.
Yes, the Power Network.
Yes. So we're going to have breakfast, Q&A, and all those things that, sometimes people need to just ask questions. A lot of times in church we preach to them, but we don't take the opportunity to listen to find out what people really need. And so we're going to do that.
Love it. Can I come?
I'm
trying to be where all the prominent women.
I brought you some tickets.
For me? I was genuinely excited when you just said that, because I really didn't expect that. I'm so excited with these tickets that have just been coming. I'm definitely trying to be there. Now, when it comes down to your children, I know Melody and Princess. Did you know that they were going to get into music? Was that something that you kind of raised them to do, or was it just kind of following suit?
Well, it's in my bloodline.
Yeah.
My mom was a gospel singer as well.
Okay.
So when you hear music in the womb, it's kind of like your signature, your DNA. You can't get away from it.
Yeah.
You hear it in your ear even when music isn't playing. I hear music all the time.
Wow, yeah.
And so sometimes people think you just want to be a singer. No, I am a singer.
That's good.
I'm not trying to be one. I am one.
Yeah.
I hear music all the time, and it's kind of like not even being able to turn it off because angels sing.
You give me goosebumps. I love it.
They just worship all the time.
Yeah.
And so when you have that in your heart and it's in your soul, then you that's who you are.
That's who you are. Yeah. It's not just
make
what
up a lyric
do.
now. It would just roll off my tongue.
Go ahead.
God is able.
Yeah. Won't he do it? That's my other lyric.
God is able. Yeah. Yeah, he's able. He's able to do exceeding abundantly above all that I can ask or think, even when I'm not thinking about it. My soul makes her boast in the Lord. My soul is ignited in him. It's who I am. I came from heaven to the earth to sing.
Oh my God.
I'm a singer in heaven.
Oh my, and so which makes you a singer here. Daytona, let's listen to Prominent Women. Oh my God. I love you, Lady Hi. Thanks for coming on. I was trying not to go in.
Go on in.
Oh my God! Thank you so much. I love you. That was it.
Like McGee
I wanted your face on the thing. You wanted a picture.
Like McGee said, you sound super sexy.
That was it. I'm gonna cast out that spirit. Talking about some sexy nigga. We get what is that about?
What do you say?
We sound super sexy. Super sexy.
Well, you know I've heard that before, so I received that. I don't reject.
Come on, y'all ready?
You talk differently than you sing.
Yes, my speaking voice is different than mine. So I've been told that before Daytona. Been on the phone with me. Your voice is sexy. I'm like, okay, thank you.
Oh my God! All y'all are just giving me life this morning.
Yes. And look, everybody else is over here so ready, and I'm nervous. I'm be like, what am I
Let's
going to
hug in person. Let's go nerves. You look beautiful.
How are you?
I'm great.
Yeah, make sure you get that crown to that mic. So,
Okay. Right, so just making sure you're right in there.
Right in
So when I come back,
Say nothing you ain't supposed to say.
Oh yeah.
Are you gonna come back in now, right?
Yeah, give me like 1 second.
After this song?
After the song, yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna go on right now.
Okay, put your headphones on. I'll introduce you.
Okay.
Alright, 1, 2, 3, let's go.
What's up, Milwaukee? It's your girl, Iberia, and you're tuned in to Saved and the City on 101.3 FM. Wow, this show is absolutely amazing. I'm so excited about everyone that we have in here today. We just got through listening to Lady Yvonne High, that was Prominent Women, and it's just an amazing opportunity to be able to sit with such, amazing vessels of God, and there's so much more that we have in the show. So before we get to our Milwaukee treasure, I definitely want to do just a couple church announcements. I know you guys love when I do that, and we talk about the different things that are going on. So we have the Believers Night of Worship that's happening tonight at World Outreach Bible Training Center. That's at 3410 West Silver Spring, and it's going to be featuring Felicia Harris. That's at 6:30 again at World Outreach, so make sure you tune in. Also, Jericho Church Without Walls. Come on, somebody can say walls. It's the Harvest Fest, and that's this Sunday, October 30th. It's fun for the entire family. 11 a.m. worship and kid church service, 1:30 p.m. through 2 p.m. Cole's Wild Theater Show and hot dog luncheon. 2 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. is trunk and treating. I don't know what that is. And 2 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. Treat So Sweet Candy Shop. And then also, oh my God, don't forget the Prominent Women Global Movement is happening on Friday, November 4th. That's with Lady Yvonne High. I got 2 tickets, and I'm going, and I might give one away on Facebook later on. We'll see. You could be my date. We'll see. So anyhow, we have so much going on. I spoke to you a little bit earlier about Lecrae. Again, this is where you can get exclusive access to Lecrae. We're going to talk more about it after Friday. We have some amazing contests that we're going to be doing, so you can literally be kicking it with Lecrae. It's amazing. He's having the destination tour. He's in so many cities, and he's actually going to be coming to Milwaukee, Wisconsin on November 8th. And again, we have all access to him. We're going to be doing interviews. We're going to be hanging out. We're going to have some VIP seating, and I'm going to be giving away some tickets in a little bit, so make sure you stay locked. So again, wow, Milwaukee has so many amazing things that are happening, and I'm sorry, it's a lot going on in the studio right now. There's so many amazing things that are happening, and one of the things that we're about to, that's what we're doing. And so many things that are happening in Milwaukee, and one of the things that I want to talk about and deal with actually happens to do with my Milwaukee treasure today, and her name is John Ray Stowers. You might know her best by Jazzy Ray Jules. Welcome to the studio. I know that was a crazy introduction because I was trying to figure out we got Shakes in the studio. Hey, Shakes. He was doing stuff, and I was like, well, Shakes, what you doing? That's why I kept saying the same thing over and over again, just in case y'all like, what? Is she all right? I'm all right, because I got John Ray with me. How you doing, girl? I wish y'all could see. It's early. It's almost like 8 something or 8:30 in the morning, and she is fabulous, honey, from head to toe. But that's branding, honey. Let's talk about Jazzy Ray Jules. That's your baby, right?
It is. Jazzy Ray is definitely my baby. We started back in 2011.
Yes.
And it has, we started with just jewelry. photography. And shout out to RJ Harris because he opened up a spot for me in his photography studio.
Oh, yeah, James.
Yeah. So I started in there in a small room, and then basically what we found was that women wanted a space. They needed a space. And, you know, we would be hanging out in the room just talking and laughing and, you know, literally hanging in the hallway. And so, you know, God blessed us with a bigger space, which, you know, we're located on Belique now, and we have a brick and mortar where women can come in, try on fabulous fashions, hang out, talk. It's become like this, I guess, a place of peace.
It is. You know, it is. I've been there. I've been there a few times, and actually, I have a friend who's been on the show before. Her name is Dr. Chevalier Wilson, and one of her statements that she uses is it's time for us to bring the lady back. And for me, I was like, ooh. And literally, when she said that, I was like, I need to go to Jazzy Ray Jewels. Because literally, you feel like such a lady in your dresses. You feel regal. You feel like a woman. And so just that in itself is such a beautiful opportunity. And so outside of the fashion and the glam, you have some other things that are connected to that business. So what are some other things that you do in the community?
Yeah, so we're really big on partnerships and making sure that we are collaborating with things that really impact women. And so, you know, earlier this month we participated in the Sister Strut, which was really big. My mom was a breast cancer survivor, fighter, so on and so forth. And then we partnered with just recently Sisters for Cure in our shop, where we had women come and learn about breast cancer awareness. We're currently collecting wigs for the Wisconsin chapters of Zeta Phi Beta and also the American Cancer Society. And so we're just trying to stay out there and in the know of anything that Grateful Girls is another organization.
Chandra.
Chandra,
You gotta have her on too.
Yes, we've been collecting things for just to make sure, you know, I feel like women, if you need something, we should be able to count on each other.
Really, seriously.
And then, you know, I think it was Inyala, she said, I am my sister's keeper. She's like, I'm not my sister's keeper, I am my sister.
Wow.
And that is really like, if my sister needs, I want to make sure that I am able to provide the circle of support, the divas, all of us, that we're able to provide and be there for one another.
Wow, I love it. And so, and I love also that you spread the wealth in so many words, because when you go down to your shop, we got Jazzy Ray Jewels, but then you also have another young lady in there as well. She does sunglasses, and tell us a little bit about what she does.
So we have Tamara White from My DDBT. She has all of the shades, the glasses, the apparel. She has custom bow ties that she does. And so her and I, we actually went to college together.
Wow, I love it.
Yeah, so
you never know. When you're in college, you just kicking it with your girls. You never know how God is going to connect you in the future.
You are absolutely correct. And you know what's crazy is that when I was starting Jazzy Ray, Tamira was who I called. She was one of the people, you know, she had been doing things here in Milwaukee. And so I called Tamira like, this is what I want to do, help me. And she was right there and has been right there as a constant for me. Like if I need to yell, scream, cry. You know, she's one of my business partner supporters. I don't say partner that we, you know, are working, you know, but like my supporter, we encourage each other.
Absolutely. The other thing that I noticed, because I follow you on Facebook and everything that you do as well, I'm like, I'm upset. When I'm obsessed, I'm like, look at Jazzy Ray, look at her. So the other thing is, I always see you do #Team Stores. And I love it, because that means that not only are you a businesswoman, you are a family woman. You take care of your husband. We've been talking about your relationship. You take care of your husband, your children, your girls are together, honey. I love it. And so how do you balance that? Because you work, you know?
Yeah, lots of prayer and lots of sacrifices. You know, I did a rant yesterday about how, you know, I really want to go to the gym, but if I go to the gym, that means that I can't sit around the table right now with my girls and hear about how their day was, and you know, eat flaming hots and crack up because mommy is cool, you know. So you have to sacrifice. Well, I won't go to the gym, so that means maybe I won't have 5 flaming hots.
Right. You know, I was like, okay, what's the alternative? You can't say, because some people would use that excuse and be like, well, I'm sitting with my baby, so give me a pepperoni pizza.
No, and right now it's about them. They are me. So, you know, people are like, like, take care of yourself. I'm like, you are correct. They are me.
See, I love that. I'm sorry just to keep jumping all over you because you dropping these nuggets, honey. I can't let them go because some people don't catch it as fast as I catch it. Because even when you said, I am your sister, I am my sister, you're saying, you know, when we take, or you said your kids are you, when you take people on as yourself, it's a whole different level of responsibility. You know, and so I love that. And we need to really do that, not just as mothers to our children or, you know, or whatever, or wives to our husband, but just as people to our community. I am Milwaukee. If you here in Milwaukee, you are Milwaukee. If you're here, you know, whatever it is, you need to take that on as yourself because you're here for a purpose and a reason. So there was, the other thing I wanted to chat about, I know you do this, or at least it's been every year, the brunch. Yeah. Are we doing it again?
We are doing the Divas Brunch again. That is my baby.
I love it.
I love the Divas Brunch. You know, it's all about celebrating women, motivating women, encouraging women, getting women entrepreneurs together. And the thought behind it, when it initially started, this will be year 3, but the initial thought was, anything a woman needs, they should be able to depend on another woman. So whether I want to travel, where's the travel agent that's a woman that can help you? Where's the, you know, fashion? I want to buy a house, you know, the real estate broker that's a woman, you know, and just kind of support each other as we grow these businesses.
I love it. I love it. And so tell us about some of the people that have, because you work with Johanna Duckworth generally. And so she helps with the fashion element.
JoJo does the fashion.
So every year you kind of change it up so it stays fresh.
Yes, and that's the beauty of it. You know, we started at the women's club and
the Whitefish Bay.
The Whitefish Bay Club, And then this past year we had it at Marquette, which was definitely a larger venue. So just definitely different businesses that are, you know, Mighty DBT is always there. Chantel McKenzie, Power Network, was the host last year. Shauna, sister, CEO.
That's my cousin.
Is she your cousin?
It is my cousin, girl.
Oh, I love Shauna. I'm in the family because that's my sister.
Yes, you in the family. In the family.
You know, she was the keynote, and you know, she brings down.
Yes, she does. Yes, she does. And she means every bit of it. So tell us the hours for Jazzy Ray Jewels, how people can stay connected to you.
Absolutely. So we're kind of all over, like say, in the city. You can definitely check us out. Our location is 4307 West Valete Street. We're also online at www.jazzyrayjewels.com. You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
Not the Twitters with the S.
Right. But definitely, if you shop online and want to pick it up from the store, just use code PICKUP, one word.
I love it. I love it. And she's so right. We are all over, but that's how we are as women. We wear all kinds of hats. We do all kinds of things. So you got to keep up.
That's right.
Keep up with us. So this has been Jazzy Ray Jewels, John Ray Stowers. She is our Milwaukee treasure for this year. But let's go to another song by Lady Hyde. He Looked Beyond My Faults. Let's go. Awesome. Because I was like, oh, okay. No, it was good. Because I was like, I felt like he was going. Oh, because you know what? Church announcements was short. That's what it was. Oh, good. That was wonderful. Thank you so much. Good. So this was YouTube. See, it was supposed to be live, but I think we live still. I don't know how we. Hey, y'all. Hello. Okay, so you can move out. Okay. Adrian, you can come back. We got to finish talking about this white business.
I know. Have you shouting in the hall?
So do you see, did someone put a scripture on there at all? Like, can you see on there? Like, can people comment? Did anybody comment with a scripture on there?
Somebody commented with it.
I'm asking, did anyone comment with the scripture?
Oh, are they supposed to?
Yeah, but see, that's because normally I do it from my page, so people probably like lost. And
maybe so. I don't know. Let me try.
How long is your phone? I got it right now.
Oh, yeah. Will you take it for me? Oh, of course. Thank you, Adrian. Thank you so much. Well, thank you. Have a good day. Just you take it. Nothing. How should I give it away? How should I give it away? Can I win? No. Look, you just be VIP with me.
You want to say something now and give it away at the end of the show?
But I don't know how they're going to access it because they're a little.
They can comment on YouTube, or they can comment on your Facebook on the wall, and I can look it up that way.
Okay. Yeah, I'll tell them to comment on my wall.
Okay.
But I don't know if they can see it. They probably lost right now. It's all right.
I mean, we can give them an option.
What'd you say?
Have you shared the link on Facebook?
I did.
Yeah, and then I can just look at both and show you. Okay.
Everybody's about to act. I can't see. I don't know what's going on. Where's everything?
You better read.
I know.
Yeah, I
Right?
don't
Like
know
how
what
many
to
times
tell
you
them.
gotta
It
tell
ain't,
them?
right, it ain't that complicated. I mean, it was just a simple redirect.
I feel horrible. I don't. Oh, it's okay. If you're on Facebook,
Yes, ma'am.
can you request me?
I think I'm full, but I'll send you an inbox.
Okay. If they're watching now, you can tell them.
Right, it's like it's live.
Thank you.
30-something seconds and then go back in.
Oh, yes. Bring me back. I'm like, what's happening? Okay, good. Okay, so then we're going to come back. Oh, looks like put your headphones on.
Alright, 1, 2, 3, let's go.
And we're back. Wow. Milwaukee has some amazing, amazing treasures in this city. John Ray Stores is just one of the many, many amazing people in the city, and we want to continue to shine light on our treasures right here in Milwaukee. Again, this is your girl Iberia, and this is Saved in the City on 101.3 FM, and I'm so excited that we are back with my girl Adrian E. Bell. Yeah, I love it. From Wifeability. Oh my God. So, I mean, we got to tap in just a little bit. We talked about some of this whole top 30 list. We talked a little bit about that, and then you gave the women some nuggets, or just the, the people some nuggets on, how to be a wife and how to prepare for your mate. Let's just keep going on in the conversation. So the tour that you have coming up, does it have to do with relationships and things like that as well?
Correct. It's called Overcoming Heartbreak. But
Yes.
can we answer the question that you
Yes.
had? Your inbox
Oh,
question.
bring me back. What was my inbox question?
About the overweight lover.
Oh,
Unlover.
hey.
Overweight unlover.
The overweight unlover.
She wasn't giving up no cookie.
I'm so glad you brought that back. She was not getting, okay,
I wasn't gonna let you
so
forget.
she wasn't giving up no cookie.
Because she needs to be reviewed.
So, she needs to be reviewed.
Yes, Lord.
And this is what he inboxed me, and he said that he feels like he's in a prison.
Oh, Jesus.
He said that but he loves his wife.
Yes, of
He
course.
said that she won't do anything. So not only are they not having intercourse the way we know,
Well,
the Bible way.
No.
They're not doing anything. He said there's no intimacy, but he loves her, and he does not believe in divorce.
Mm-hmm.
And so he was asking, what should he do? I was like, I want to be like, baby, I don't know. I don't know. So yeah, so that's what I was saying. She's had a hysterectomy. She is over 300 pounds. And so she has some issues with her weight and all of that. And so I believe that it probably just has something to do with her not feeling herself. Because I think for a lot of women, if we're not feeling ourselves, then we don't want anybody else to feel us. Even if our husband's like, I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what were your thoughts when I shared that?
Well, I have a lot of women who are in that same boat.
Yeah.
And so there's a few things. Number one, there's obviously a mental health issue. She does need to get some help.
Yeah.
There's something, you don't just pack on weight because you like food. There's
Yeah.
something happening. Also, there's a lot of questions we would have to ask, like when did the ball drop? When did why did the sex stop? Now, hysterectomies, just from there alone, those that I know who's had hysterectomies, they say you don't feel like a woman. Don't let anybody tell you anything. You don't feel like a woman because what they feel like makes you a woman, you no longer have, right? So even though womanhood has a lot to do with your womb, but not really, it's really a mindset, a posture, a heart posture, things of that nature. But anyway, that's a very loaded question. What should he do? I think if she's open to getting some counseling, that's number one, because real safe people like, honey, just pray. No, she needs to talk to somebody.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
He needs to talk to somebody and find out, was there some infidelity that he's not telling us about?
Right.
Was there,
He said that he has not, but that was the question that came up as we were having that conversation not too long ago, was that is it ever okay or admissible to cheat? you know, when you are, and of course we know biblically, no, the answer is absolutely not.
Right.
But if you're denying your husband, I think there was something in even some of the questions where it was saying that if you start, don't be trying to starve your husband out.
No, especially if you started off before you got married.
Right.
Whatever you started with, beloved, you got to finish with that.
Yeah, and you know, I feel like I'm jumping all over, but it just sparks something else, you know, because women, a lot of women try to use that as a weapon.
Absolutely.
Or as a tool.
No, weapon was right.
Yeah, right.
It's a weapon. Yeah.
Right, to try to get stuff or to try to punish people.
Yeah.
And manipulation, and then you the one to end up on the bed, play, hurt,
screwed,
run amok,
wait,
bamboo. Take it. So if you want to add more, any more to that question, great. But I definitely want to talk about what we can expect on the tour, and if there's anything we can even talk about even now that you're going to be kind of discussing on the tour.
Sure. So the tour topic is called Overcoming Heartbreak.
Oh, right.
And so we're dealing with not just, we started out talking about divorce, and there's so many people, especially Christians, that are now divorced.
Yeah.
And they're really struggling with the new normal.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're helping them with solutions about how to adjust to their new normal. But also we're talking about widows. You know, people don't even talk about the widows anymore, you know, but they don't realize there's a blessing in blessing the widow.
Yeah.
And so also we're dealing with family issues. You know, what do you do when your teenage daughter is now pregnant? What do you do when your husband has cheated with your daughter? No. So when you say incest, like, that's real. That was prophetic, honey, because that's real. Wow. What do you do when you're making love to your husband? He calls out your child's name.
No.
What do you do?
No.
With that? So that's the kind of heartbreak that people are dealing with, all types of issues, and so we're going to help heal some hearts and provide some solutions. I need another moment. Yeah. I need another moment.
Drop a Lecrae song.
Because here, but you know what? And I'm shocked. But last week's guest, we talked about forgiveness, and she shared her testimony. Mia, thank you so much for your being candid and open. I know you set a ton of people free last week when we talked about forgiveness. But her husband, at the time, molested her 2 daughters. You know, and she found out from her 4-year-old daughter that this had occurred. And so we talked about the process of forgiveness. And so I guess, you know, when you do deal with that level of hurt, how do you begin again? How do you trust again?
Yeah, so we talked about this last night on our, I have a call every Tuesday called Lifeability University, where we talked about help, my heart is broken. What do you do when your heart is broken? And so one of the things that you do, you have to make a decision. You know what? It happened. I can't do anything about it. I choose to forgive you. There's nothing I can do about what has happened. And my guest said last night, shout out to Marshila Hall, she said, that is not your story. So just because it happened to you does not mean that's, you know, people like to wear pain as a badge of honor. And that's not God's will for your life. It happened, but that's not who you are. So I think we have an identity crisis when it comes to pain. And so we have to decide, you know what, that happened, but that's not who I am anymore. That's a part of my story, but that's not who I am. Yeah. So decide, I forgive you. I don't like what you did. I hate what you did. But God loves you. And that's the part, it makes you even love God more, because he loves even the people that hurt me. And when you look at it from that posture, it makes you more compassionate. If I can forgive you and really, and I'm talking about release you from all hurt, release you from like, oh, I'm gonna get you back. Like, that's how you know you have forgiven, is when you don't want to get them back anymore, right? But some of us are dealing with bitterness, and so we're going to the root of the bitterness. Why are you still bitter? Because you can't pay them back. Some people are upset with people who are no longer living. Right? So what do you do? How do you deal with it when you're hurt, when somebody's dead and you can't tell them what they did to you? Write them a letter. Even though they're not there anymore, you can still do the things you need to do to release them, to release yourself from that hurt.
Oh my God. Adrian, you have no idea. Like, you are just dropping, it's bombs. It's not even nuggets. It's like, I'm so dead. Like, seriously. And we talked about forgiveness last week, in that, you know, it's really not for the other person. It's for you. Yeah. It's for you. Get that weight off of you.
Because they've moved on.
They've moved on.
Yeah. So move on. I always say, you know, God, help me to move on from the apology that I'll never receive. Woo! I'll never get that apology, so I'm good with that. And let's move on.
sometimes your closure is not going to actually be with an actual closed can, you know, and you got to be able to. Accept that and move on.
Absolutely.
And you know, and I definitely want you guys to stay connected to Adrian. She has a group on Facebook. Is it called Wifeability?
Well, we have a couple of groups. We have Wife Prep for our single ladies.
Okay, is that a part? That's what I'm.
That's what you're a part of. She added like 75 people last night.
I'm obsessed. And what we was talking about in the inbox is going down.
Yes,
seriously.
Yes, it is. And then Wifeability Sisterhood is for the for the married women.
Yeah.
Then we have Divorced but Not Damaged for our divorcees.
Yeah.
Because we started out with 8 women and 4 of them are now divorced, and we didn't want them to feel like they didn't have a place to go. Because the church does a terrible job, and no shade, but the church does a terrible job of mistreating people who are no longer married. And so they treat them like they have the plague, or like divorce is going to rub off on you. You know, stop it. Just stop. And so, and then we have our singles, divorce, and then of course our widows, Pearls of Wisdom widows, which my mom is the ambassador for.
Oh, come on in here, Mommy. Yeah. I mean, and I love that you have these different sections and segments, because people, you know, you go to churches, here go the singles ministry.
Right.
You got people that's 80 and 25.
Right.
Like there's you can be single and divorced. You gotta be single, never married. Single with no kids. Single with children, trying to deal with blended families.
Absolutely.
You know, there's so many ways to be able to talk about this, and I love that you kind of broke it down.
Yeah.
So let's talk about being single, because that's what I am. That's what I want to talk about.
Ooh.
So, look, in my show, no.
Absolutely. You the boss.
No. Jesus is the boss. Hallelujah. Can I just be the president?
Yeah, come on.
But anyhow, so being single in the what is this, the 21st century? I don't even know what century we're in now, Lord. It's 2016. It's rough out here. So I want to. What are your thoughts on dating online?
Okay, so here's the deal with the dating online. And I get that question a lot. First of all, it's totally okay. So don't let anybody tell you, oh, that's demonic. Okay, what's demonic is that you're going to church with the man you're sleeping with, and he's not your husband. So let's start there. Okay, so just because you met him at church doesn't mean he's legit. All right, and so also being on online dating, the thing that I caution women of, I say, you don't know what you're signing up for. But that's with anything, right? And so if you're going to do online dating, do it in a group setting. Go with your girlfriends, you know. Let them be off in the corner somewhere, and you and Henry sit. Well, hopefully Jaquan will sit somewhere in the corner, and y'all have a conversation. And get his license plate, and make sure you know what he looks like.
Yes.
So put those boundaries in place. But there's absolutely nothing wrong with online dating as long as you are honest about. People be lying, talking about something. I met them at the church. No, you didn't. You met them on
BlackBerry.com. It's a lie. You met them on OkCupid.
Farmers only.
I see you in the spirit. But oh my God, you know what? I just got the cue. Oh, Adrian, I could talk to you all day. I'm so serious. I really want to do like a session on online dating, so people know, because people that don't want to talk about it, they do it in secret, and y'all getting caught up. I don't want no Craigslist deaths on the hands. We're gonna get you prepped and ready on how to date appropriately. There's so many directions we can go. We can talk to saved women. We can say, when we talk to saved, we can talk to all y'all. We're going to get y'all right. Okay? Well, we can talk to married women, single women, and anybody in between. Oh my God, Adrian, I don't know how to end because I don't want to end. I love you so much. So tell the people again, announce your conference and how they can connect with you, and we definitely got to have you back on the show.
Okay, so you can follow me on all social media networks, Adrian E. Bell. Make sure you put the E in there because I'm not responsible for what comes up on your computer. Also, wifeability.com. You can find me there. You can also email me directly. It comes to my phone, wifeability@gmail.com.
Oh my God. Yes. Oh my God. She's so amazing. Daytona, let's go to another song, and we'll be right back with your Kingdom Solution after this. You talking about your book? I'm gonna mention it. Tell me, say something about the book, because when I come back, I get to do another announcement.
Do you have the lady who did your show? Who just left? Do you have her card?
Not with me, but I have all of her information.
Okay, that's okay.
Book. Can you write it real quick?
write? Tell me again.
Of the book, so I can mention
sure.
it. Yeah. Or if it's
You got a
easier
pen?
for me to remember.
No, I'm gonna pull it up for you. Here.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull it up for you. But it's called Becoming an Intentional Wife.
Yes. And then I'll also be putting it in my social media, and I'm gonna tag people in it. Okay. Yes, ma'am. What time is it? Oh, that's fine. 54. This was so. I feel like I need 2 hours.
You do.
To really get into it, and I don't like
really
being confined. You know, yeah.
You do.
Yeah.
Because your other guests were really good, and you could have gone on with them.
Like, cause Lady High, when she was going, I was like, Lord, I'm about to go. Because I get that, we are singers, we are whatever it is that we're doing, we are that. It's just, all of you guys are so amazing. Oh, it's not enough time. Maybe I need to cut the show for that song. I'm learning.
What do you mean cutting that?
And I have so many guests. I love having the Milwaukee Treasures on.
Yeah, that's really nice.
And then I love because I'm a musician at heart, so I love having my music.
No, you're not.
So let's do 2 hours.
Well, the Lord's gonna bless. Is someone coming back to you? Oh yes, not gonna be right now. But that's positioning for a whole different thing. So.
Okay, are you gonna play this whole song?
No. We can
About 5 more minutes. So.
No, we can go back in.
Third. 1, 2, 3, let's go.
All right. We're back with Saved in the City. Again, this is Iberia on 101.3 FM. I'm so excited that you guys tuned in today. This really was an amazing show. I tell you, there is really never enough time on any of the segments, from Milwaukee Treasures to just talking about relationship with Adrian Ebel, and just everyone that was a part of this Lady High and her wonderful, beautiful music. But yeah, we're just so excited just to have the opportunity to talk to you guys. So make sure you continue to support so that we can stay on the air. So today, your Kingdom Solution, I always give you a scripture, and we'll definitely pray at the very end. But really when it comes down to it, when we're talking about relationships and all that type of stuff, it starts with love. And God is love. And so 1 Corinthians 13:4-7 says, love is patient, love is kind, does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud, it does not dishonor others, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, it keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always preserves. So it's no question about it. That's what it is. So go to your own word, study that. Think on it, and let God reveal some things to you. So again, I'm so excited and so thankful to have Adrian Ebel on the show as my guest host today. She didn't get to really talk about her books, but make sure you check it out. She has a book called Becoming an Intentional Wife. Wow, a real wife's guide to excellence in marriage and in life. Again, it's by Adrian E. Make sure you put the E in there, Bell. Put the E in there. And again, thank you to Mima's Kitchen and Pastor P's, LaJoy Mitchell, Kiva Dawson. Thank you to my guests. We already talked about Adrian, but Lady Yvonne High, John Ray Stowers. Make sure you go get your dresses and all your fabulous items over at Jazzy Ray Jewels. And be sure to follow me on social media for your chance to win exclusive access to Lecrae tickets. We very last minute did get a scripture in by Latia Tillman, which actually happened to be the scripture of the day. So you actually win the first set of tickets. Congratulations, Latia Tillman, for 1 Corinthians 13:4-8. Girl, I'm so excited for you. I'm going to be there, so we're going to hang out. So again, this has been Saved in the City. I'm so excited for all of you guys to continue to support me. Stay tuned, stay locked. We are your exclusive place to be for the Lecrae tickets. His event is actually happening on November 8th at the Rave. Now, also, that is the same day that we voting. So y'all, please don't be like, I couldn't vote because I was at the Lecrae concert. Don't do it. Don't be like, I got tickets from Saved in the City, so I couldn't vote. Vote and then go to the concert. It's not even the thing. It's not even the thing. But stay locked. Follow me on Facebook so that you also can win some tickets. Oh my God. I gotta go. It's over. It's over. Until next week, make sure you tune in from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. every Wednesday on 101.3 FM. It's your girl Iberia with Saved and the City.